a standing position this morning. So you just come up to the front edge of your mat and separate your feet just a bit. And we'll fold forward. You can bend your knees if you want to. We're going to hold opposite elbows here so that we put the back into traction. Gently breathing in and out through your nose. Let's take 2 more deep breaths in this first pose, your standing forward fold. And 1 more breath. Release your elbows, bring your hands to your shins, and let's look forward. Stretching the heart space forward. And then breathe out and fold. Reach toward the floor. Inhale, lifting halfway. And exhale, reaching to the floor. We'll do that a few more times. And this time, as you hang down into the forward fold again, bend your knees and then pull your belly in. You're going to use the strength of the belly to protect your back. And we'll come uncurling all the way up to a standing position. So once you've got to your standing position, bring your feet together. Bring your hands to heart center. Keep your eyes open, softly focused. Allow your shoulders to relax. So I'm going to turn facing you for this first pose, a balancing pose called tree. We're going to be standing just on one leg. So now you'll open your right leg out wide to the side and bring it up to press your thigh anywhere along the inside of your thigh. You could be here at the calf, or you could even have your toes on the floor. As we bring the hands to heart center, we'll interlace all but the pointers and thumbs. And don't worry if you're swaying around a little bit. We're going to extend the arms all the way up by the ears. Good. Stretching out through the waist. Standing strong in the bottom leg. Release gently your thumbs back to your chest. And switch sides. So this is what you're doing with your hands. You're interlacing all but the pointers and thumbs. You're keeping them that way. Then extending your arms up. I chose tree pose this morning because it promotes a sense of stability and it promotes serenity. Even if you're losing your balance, remember you are going to get better as you practice. And the exhale, slowly release your hands back to heart center and bring the foot to the floor. Okay, so we'll separate the feet 2-3 feet apart. And we're going to swing the arms very gently. Just keep your feet planted. And just move your hips very gently side to side. If you can, you're going to pick up the pace, and you can see how I'm lifting my heel each time. Start to lift your heel. Or actually, you can't quite see that. Here, let me move the angle of the camera a tiny bit so you can see my feet. There you go. You can see how I'm lifting my feet. And then come back into stillness here, right in the center. And you're going to keep your feet apart like they are. We're going to drop down into a squat. You have different options here, but you're sitting way back. And you'll either bring your forearms to your thighs here, or you can come all the way down. This is a deep squat. You can come all the way down and bring your elbows out in front of your shins. I like to move my neck around a little bit here. Welcome to do that too if you'd like. Keep your toes kind of non-grippy on the mat. And you're using a lot of belly, a lot of inner thigh here. So if you want to deepen, you get more of the armpits to the knees and press. And it'll help you open your chest more. Let's just take a few more breaths here. Pick your favorite option, either this one or the forearms to thighs. Release your fingertips to the floor. Straighten your legs. Nod your chin up toward your chest. Breathe out. And then inhale, soften your knees again. This time just to come up nice and flat to standing. We're going to run through a really gentle salutation at a slow pace. So you're going to come to the front edge of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center and breathe out. Extend your arms on the inhale. And then fold from your hips on the exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lunge back with your right foot. And exhale, step to downward facing dog. Inhale forward. This is plank position. I don't know what's going on with my computer here. Let me see. were still there, but I couldn't tell that. Oops, sorry, a little too much of that. Okay. Inhale forward to plank position and exhale lower. You're coming all the way down to the floor, pubic bone to the mat, and then you'll curl up to cobra. So you're just lifting the chest a tiny bit here. And then exhale, forehead back down. Cobra again. Press the pubic bone down. Curl your spine a little bit. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Curl up. And release. Now tuck your toes under and push yourself up into an all fours position and then back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. You can come into your fingertips if you need to. So you're coming all the way back up to the front edge of your mat. And then stand up, extend your arms. And bring your hands to heart center on the breath out. We're going to run through that again on the opposite side. Extend your arms, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, left foot lunges this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward through plank. Keeping your body really straight and strong. So if you can bend the elbows back by your waist, come to the floor, untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Well, either your chin or your forehead can come back to touch the floor. Curl again, breathe in, and exhale, lower. Let's try this one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. So your toes tucked under. Push through strong arms. Pull your rib cage up off of the floor and press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your feet forward between your hands. Slow and easy. And then stand up to mountain pose. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. I'll have you open now to the wide side of your mat so that we can practice triangle pose. When you practice this pose, you're looking down. You want your feet to be 3.5 feet apart. And then we're going to turn the left toes out and the right toes in. Extend your arms up and out. So see how the arms are extended, the shoulders are not shrugged. You're keeping the shoulders down. The hips are mobile. And we're just going to shift the hips back and reach toward that front foot. If you feel uncomfortable keeping both of your legs straight, you can put a gentle bend in your front knee. And instead of holding your ankle, you're welcome to bring your hand here to your shin, which is a great modification for triangle. Keeping your neck soft and your legs strong. And now reach up and switch the position of your feet. You're just doing the same thing now, same pose on the opposite side. Arms extend, legs are strong. And let's reach out and down. Good. So, when you're practicing a pose like triangle pose, if your neck feels like it's tired, you can look at the floor instead of looking up. You're swinging your chest back in the direction of the wall behind you. And now let's breathe in again. Rise back up. And we'll release the hands and turn the toes to face each other. This is a wide leg forward fold. You're not changing the distance between your legs. Bring your hands to your waist and breathe out. Lengthen through the front body. Look up, and on the exhale, we'll hinge from the hips. Keep holding your waist. And come down. Now the elbows behind you, they're coming toward each other. They might not touch, but they're coming in the direction of each other. The back of your neck stays long. Now look forward. I've always been my knees a little bit coming out of this. Push into your toes and stand up strong. Good. We'll bring the feet back together. So we're going to come down just sitting, and you can choose how to sit on your mat. And I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit so that you can see me sitting on the mat a little better. Good. Okay, so here we are. And each one of these practices that I send out to you is going to be about 20 minutes long, something very easy for you to do. And this morning's practice was the same. So just going to let the arms relax, the back of the neck lengthen. Start to circle in a big loopy clockwise motion. And slow it down. And let's reverse. Good. You'll start to slow down your circles going this direction. Until you've come to a stop. We're going to lie down on the mat. I encourage you to take a long Shavasana on your mat. So we're going to just come down one vertebra at a time. You can hold the backs of your thighs here, or you can reach out long, either way. Coming all the way down. And we'll stretch out on the mat, turning the palms up.